battleground of Bihar. After a resounding mandate, the NDA is all set to form the next government in the state of Bihar. Now today, LJP's Chirag Paswan was seen leaving Nitish Kumar's residence after a brief meeting. Paswan, whose LJP shone with a surprise of 22 seats, offered a carefully worded statement on the way out. He added that all NDA allies fought the elections together, and that is the reason why Alliance secured a landslide majority. But the next big question, of course, is who will be the chief minister? Chirag Paswan sidestepped, offering no clear answer, leaving the political suspense very much alive.
मुख्यमंत्री जी को बधाई देने शुभकामनाएं देने आए। जिस तरीके से मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश कुमार जी के नेतृत्व में एनडीए गठबंधन ने ऐतिहासिक जीत हासिल करने का काम किया है, ऐसे में उनसे मुलाकात कर लोक जनशक्ति पार्टी रामविलास का एक प्रतिनिधि मंडल उनसे मुलाकात कर उनको से बधाई शुभकामनाएं देने आया था। और मुझे खुशी है इस बात की कि मुख्यमंत्री जी ने जिस तरीके से एनडीए गठबंधन के हर एक घटक दल की भूमिका को सराहने का उन्होंने काम किया। और मुख्यमंत्री जी ने विशेष तौर पर जब वो अपने मताधिकार का उपयोग करने गए तो उन्होंने दिखाया कि किस तरीके से उन्होंने लोक जनशक्ति पार्टी रामविलास प्रत्याशी का समर्थन करने का काम किया। हम हमारा जहां पे वोट है अलौली, वहां पर हम लोगों ने जनता दल यूनाइटेड के उम्मीदवार का समर्थन करने का काम किया। तो ये अपने में दर्शाता है कि जो लोग भ्रम फैला रहे थे लोजपा और जदयू के बीच कहीं न कहीं वो सिर्फ झूठी अफवाह, एक फॉल्स नैरेटिव सेट करने का प्रयास था।
And earlier this morning, it began with a brainstorming session at the Chief Minister's residence. Nitish Kumar's most trusted lieutenants were said to be huddled in a high-stakes meeting. Senior JDU leader Lallan Singh, Sanjay Jha, Vijay Chaudhary and Umesh Kushwaha were seen arriving at the Chief Minister's residence, signalling crucial deliberations were underway. All eyes remain now on what emerges from the strategy session. And that, of course, is the top story as far as Bihar is concerned. After a landslide victory of the NDA, it now appears that Bihar is headed for a new government under the leadership of Nitish Kumar. And what was that winning combination? And that, of course, is the discussion. The sweeping victory of NDA in Bihar. To talk about that and to discuss strategy as to what's to come forward, joining me on the show is Dr. Ashwin Kumar, Professor, Tata Institute of Social Sciences. He's an author, and also with us is Santosh Singh. He's a senior journalist, as well as Arun Anand, author and senior journalist. Thank you very much, all three of you, for taking time out for joining us on the show. Dr. Ashwini Kumar, many people are reading into what came by the way of a surprise also for the NDA as the Nemo effect, the appeal of the Prime Minister Modi and the reliability of what Nitish Kumar has delivered in the last 15 years.
Yeah, absolutely right. I mean, I would say Namo Nitish effect, you know. I mean, like, that's tsunami. If you have to call the tsunami, I mean, like, some of us were expecting this kind of a comfortable and also landslide victory. But the very extent, and I would add the term depth of this victory is memorable and largely possible by Namo and Nitish Kumar ji. I mean, this is unprecedented for many of us who are researching about anti-incumbency and incumbency paradoxes. So this really shows that how deep, Nitish Kumar over time built what I called in my works recently, maternal welfare structure, the civic infrastructure that made it possible to generate this kind of, invisible tsunami over the top, prime ministers, proactive, dynamic, dynamo-like campaign, spread the memory of Jungle Raj. Together that led to this massive defeat for Mahagathbandhan and a massive victory, memorable victory for, NDA.
A very memorable victory. Arun Anand, a lot coming through by the way of, post-facto analysis on what really worked for the NDA government. I mean, it's a brilliant victory. Nobody can take that away. Even though Congress party continues to hinge on the same argument of electoral manipulation, the rolls manipulation, EVM being tampered with. But all said and done, it does look like the NDA coalition with its wider net was able to cohesively keep its partners together. And many are looking at, a transfer of vote that wasn't seen in many, many decades.
You're right. These are the factors which are there. But if you will look at the Bihar results, the results are continuation of a pattern. What you have seen in Maharashtra, what you have seen in Haryana, of course, the extent of victory is much bigger. But in Maharashtra also, they had a historic win. And the reason for that is, apart from managing the coalition well, running a running a campaign with a good communication strategy, taking your message across, catering to that Labharti class effectively, and taking people out from their homes to vote for you. So all these things are there, but there is a larger systemic difference between the opposition and the BJP, because BJP has a clear-cut edge because it has got three things right which are necessary to win elections or to be a perfect electoral, what you call a winning machine. One, they have a charismatic leader. Second, their ideological roadmap is very clear, about which they are not apologetic. And third, they have a very strong organization. And a strong organization is built not with members of the party, but cadres of the party. And members are turned, see, the rest of the parties, apart from left is now nowhere on the ground, but the rest of the opposition parties, so they all have members, they don't have cadres. If you have to convert members into cadres, you need training programs which have to be based on your ideological framework. So Congress and the opposition, that is where the difference is between the BJP and the rest of the parties.